Now we are going to see about network regarding Python programming. So we know what is network. Network is a collection of computers. They are connected together to share some information. That is from faraway places, which is also known as a distributed computing. Why we go for a network is in order to save the time and space, right? And why we go for networking or distributed computing regarding performance, for the faster performance, and in order to reduce the waiting time of a system, and in order to carry out the robustness, simplicity, and to increase the scalability of the server's loads based on the requirement of the user. So we go for a networking concept, or else we just go for a distributed computing environment. What are the main protocols regarding if you want to do some computational regarding distributed mannerism? So we just use two main protocols. One is UDP and another one is TCP. UDP means user datagram protocol and TCP is transmission control protocol. So UDP is mainly focused on the mechanism of no acknowledgement mechanism. That is, the message is delivered based on the unbelievable mechanism. There is no guarantee for the secured transfer of your messages. But at the same time, it is fast and light and connectionless protocol. So it is used to carry out just a short messages. Whereas in TCP, it is a connection oriented protocol, and in other term it is known as handshaking mechanism. So first we have to establish the connection before we just transfer the messages. So we have to establish the connection, next we have to send a message, finally we have to disclose the connection. This is what we done in TCP protocol. It is slow, but it is more reliable regarding a full set of secured conversation. So socket, it is the lowest level of our networking programming. So in this, main processes are binding, listening, acceptance, and then send or receiving, finally closing. So both the TCP and UDP mechanism can be implemented with the concept of socket in Python programming with the help of certain functions like socket.af. So first we have to create a socket with the help of socket.af_inet, and then we have to bind an address and port number. Finally we have to send or receive a message with the help of send to and receive from function. This is regarding server side, whereas from the client side we have to create a socket and we can send data or else server address. Finally we can receive the response. Regarding TCP socket implementation, we have to create a connection with the help of sock_stream or else sock_dgram, and then we can establish a connection with the help of connect function, and finally we have to use listen and accept function from the server side, whereas from the client side only we have to use the connect function in order to establish the connection. And finally we can use the send all and receive function for transferring our data. So what type of tools we can use for the network concept implementation regarding Python? In Python library we can use Cabby and Netgate and so many cases we can use. So we can use the following patterns, that is request and reply pattern, or else we can go for push, pull, and publish subscribe mechanism. Request and reply communication pattern is based on synchronous communication. So in push mechanism, send all the data to the available workers, whereas pull mechanism accept data from all the resources which are available. And publish subscribe mechanism is based on our telecast mechanism, broadcasting, that is TV broadcasting messages, which is based on a filtering concept. So this is what we done under the networking concept in Python. Thank you.